We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another exciting edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. How is Stephanie doing today?
I am doing well. It's fall. You can feel it in the air. Halloween's over. There's nothing like you can really decorate with between Halloween and Christmas. It looks kind of bare.
You can still use the pumpkins.
I know. And the straw and the corn stalks and stuff.
And you can still put the witch's hat on your, porch if you want.
Yeah, I ride that. I wear the broom to work every day. No, Christmas is coming, but Thanksgiving is next week. I'm so excited, aren't you?
Holy moly.
I know. So you said you don't eat turkey on Thanksgiving?
Nope, I like to save the turkeys, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'll have a tofurkey instead.
Really? Tofu turkey? Really? A tofu thing?
Yeah,
really?
You probably haven't had a tofu
turkey before. I have not. You deep fry that?
Yes, you can deep fry it. You can do all kinds of stuff with it.
All right, I'm serious. I want you to bring me a piece left over. I want to try that.
I will do that.
Okay, thank you. And I promise not to bring you any turkey. Can I bring you a deviled egg?
No, I don't like deviled eggs.
Well, that was the chicken ones too. What do you like for what's your side dishes with tofu?
Anything. Anything that's plant-based, I like that. So.
Okay, salad.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, salad.
No wonder you're so thin. I wonder. Okay. I just had a cheeseburger for lunch, so yeah, I can say that.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't you miss those?
Nope, not at all. Actually, they make plant-based versions of those too.
Okay, well, I guess there should be our whole episode
and
for
cheese. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't miss a thing.
There should be our episode for Thanksgiving.
You know what?
Let's bring it back.
Let's
bring it back next week. We'll talk about that. I love it. But this week we have something really special because I love music. Music is actually the most universally understood language. That and laughter.
Yep.
Either one.
You can communicate with aliens with music.
Absolutely. My brother was a musician. He was a piano player, and I could tell if he was in a good mood or a bad mood, the way he played the piano, if it was like soft, or if he was like mad and he was pounding on it. So it's a really good way to get your emotions out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I hope it never ends in school. I know sometimes they really put an emphasis on sports, and they don't look at music as much as they have or they should. But we have somebody on with us right now. It's Andreas Ochoa, and he is a musician. As a matter of fact, he is the vice president of the National Association of the Music Program at U of M. So welcome. Hey, Ted, thanks for being with us.
Hi. Great to be on. Thank you, Jay, Stephanie.
Did I say your name right? Andreas Ochoa?
Ochoa.
There you go.
Okay.
The last part is hard. It's a little hard.
It is. So do you have a girlfriend? Is she going to be okay with having that last name?
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. She and I talked about it. Maybe hyphenated, honestly.
What is her last name now?
Green.
Okay,
that works out perfect when you got a common last name like Smith.
Yes,
or Green or whatever.
Oh, that's funny. Well, congratulations. I hope you guys do get married one day. How long have you been together?
Oh, wow. Actually, coming up on like 4 years now.
Oh, wow.
That's excellent.
So she's a keeper. Is she the one? You guys think you're actually going to tie the knot?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she and I, we met through high school, like in the marching band. So funnily enough, yeah, I mean, it is also music related. We were drum majors together. It was super cool. I kind of got to meet her through that experience and really get to know who she was kind of at her center,
Well, that's awesome. You have something in common. I was going to ask if she played an instrument as well. Is she still on the drums or did she switch her instruments?
She's a trumpetist.
Oh, nice. And what do you play?
I play the double bass.
Oh, you guys can make beautiful music together. Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. Well, I know I met you at one of the chambers. I did the Burton Chamber, and you were talking about how important this music program is, and you guys had a fundraiser coming up, and I thought, I want to help you with that. So tell us more about that and how we can help.
Yeah, of course. The UM Flint NAFME, basically, we're based out of this national organization for music educators. And basically, we're all trying to get music education to be more equitable along, every school in the nation. And, U of M Flint, we have a small chapter here that, is also doing our part. And all of our music educators who go to school here, we're trying to get them to kind of take that next step, take that next level, and really dive into their professional development. So yeah, we got a silent auction coming up Tuesday, the 28th of November, from 6 to 8 p.m. We have it on our Facebook page at U of M Flint NAFME. And it's just a really great event. We're going to have a lot of local businesses, specifically from Burton, kind of pitching in, giving us some donations, and we're going to have just a lot of fun, big performances from our student performers, and some refreshments along with that. Just a really enjoyable time, really.
And what does the money go towards exactly?
So the money goes towards, there's this massive event in Grand Rapids, the Michigan Music Conference, pretty much the pinnacle of all music in the state of Michigan. Even though it's mainly for educators, all of these big names in the education space all meet together, and we all have clinics and talk about music education and its importance, how we kind of push the envelope, how the field is developing, and how to better support students in school.
Well, we love music. We know how important it is. As a matter of fact, Jay and I had spoken to Jet Kilmer. She had started a program where kids in Grand Blanc High School or even the elementary could get a free instrument if they don't have the money themselves to pay for it. And I thought that was tremendous. I wish I could have learned an instrument when I was younger. We didn't really have the money to get an instrument, so I didn't really ask, but it was something I really wanted to do. Mm-hmm. So they say it's never too late, but it's nice to learn early. How young were you when you started playing your instrument?
I was in 6th grade, so maybe about 10 years old, perhaps, when I started going away on the flute there. It was a really, really eye-opening time. And in middle school especially, I kind of, that's where I really was like, oh, this might be a career that I'd love to explore.
Really? So you knew right away, you picked up on it right away, and it was just a natural thing for you?
Well, I think, in 6th grade, I kind of like struggled with it, but then eventually I kind of learned to love the effort needed to kind of practice an instrument,
I love the camaraderie too. Like when you go to the symphony with all the instruments are playing at the same time, and there's harmony. It's like, it's just beautiful.
So how many instruments do you play? Do you play just one, or you play a bunch?
I play quite a few, but two mainly, kind of like mainly. I play the double bass, but of course I think I also do vibraphone, which is kind of like a xylophone, but it's got metal bars, usually in jazz, kind of like Latin jazz.
Nice.
Now, I thought it was interesting, off the air we were talking, and Jay, you said that you were left-handed, but they would not teach you how to play the guitar left-handed in school.
Yeah, my
instructor?
Yeah, instructor in high school when I was learning how to play. They weren't very, I was the only left-handed one that was trying to play the guitar, so I said, so I just kind of dropped out of that class.
Yeah, it'd be difficult.
Yeah, it was very difficult because it was awkward for me, but I still love it, and
Well, I just told you too off the air, Paul McCartney and John Lennon were such great friends because one was right-handed, one was left-handed, so they could face each other and play the exact same chord at the exact same time.
Yep.
So it seems like your instructor could have taught you that way if he was right-handed.
You would think, yes, but it was the 80s.
Yeah,
now I'm dating myself, I know, but it was the 80s, so there you go.
Well.
And you know who is another famous bassist, don't you?
Who?
Geddy Lee.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know who Geddy Lee is?
No idea.
Yes. Oh, my goodness, yes, yeah. One of my favorite rock bands of all time, Rush.
Oh, okay. Well, I do know Rush, but
there you go.
The name sounded familiar, but I couldn't place where okay.
There you go.
Don't feel foolish now, do I?
And I used to work at CK105, and you guys used to spin all that kind of rock and roll music.
I did, but you think I was listening to the music while I was working. I was actually working, taking the contact lines, letting the Gus in the backyard, the back door. I was working. But anyway, tell us more about your event now. I know that you said it's going to be on Tuesday, November 28th. And what time, where is it located, and how much will it cost to come and see it?
Yeah, so it's going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. At Spymaker Axe Throwing, right on Center Road in Burton. Yeah. And we do have pre-orders up, so it's just $15 flat fee if you pre-order on Eventbrite. We have those links on our Facebook page at U of M Flint NAFME. And, of course, at the door, it's just $20 to get on in.
Now, what does NAFME stand for, please?
National Association for Music Education.
Okay, perfect. And as we know how important music is, so I love the axe throwing. The owners over there are awesome over on Center Road.
Let's say you don't have to dodge axes, do you?
No. They assured us no axes will be thrown while our performers are performing.
Now, can you do the axe throwing there that night if you chose to?
Honestly, we can probably talk to them about that, but we are taking up kind of like a small space with like the I believe it's like the bowling area. So probably the other half of the entire venue is also going to be open. So,
but there's entertainment because once they get there, you're going to be playing, and there's going to be food and silent auction, which is going to be nice. So, do you still need items for the silent auction?
Yeah, I mean, we're currently talking to kind of Burton and everybody kind of around, just making sure everybody can kind of get their donations in, get any items that they would like up for grabs.
And so what number can they reach you, or email or a website to find out more details if they want to buy tickets or if they wanted to possibly donate something to you or volunteer or join your club?
Yeah, so at the moment, it's a student organization. So, of course, anyone who's willing to volunteer, usually like friends and family. But, of course, we do have a Facebook page, and anyone can reach us there. At U of M Flint NAFME. And if anyone is willing to kind of contact us directly, we're at uofmflintnafme@gmail.com as well. And that's umflintnafme @gmail.com.
Perfect. Well, do you feel ready for it? I know it's you still have time to prepare for it, but are things coming along nicely for you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, our student musicians, year round, they're always kind of working on their craft, and they always need places to, sort of perform, get their music out there and be able to have more opportunities to
perform,
just get that music out, really.
Yeah, to practice. So now if somebody's having maybe a event and they'd like to hire you, can you guys be hired out to perform at their events?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, our musicians are always looking for gigs, and we're always gigging as well. Even just for like the university itself, we've done plenty of things. We've worked with Cafe Rema in the past, and various things around Flint that we've played for, and alumni of our program have played for.
Wonderful. So how many musicians will you think will be playing that evening during the 28th?
I believe it'll be around 15 or 20, depending on whether there'll be small duets. We also have a group that might play there. They are kind of based on the Tin Hat Trio, and they play kind of sort of that band style, and I think one of their pieces.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what kind of music they can expect. Like, it's going to be jazz or big band or modern music, or what you think they're going to, a collection of everything? Yeah,
I mean, U of M Flint, highly diverse in kind of our specialities. We've got a lot of students who kind of range in many different things. Primarily, there's a lot of focus on classical and jazz, but there's a lot of folk music as well that's kind of gaining traction. So it's really cool to see. You'll hear a little bit of everything, it feels like. Well, I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like a great evening now. Mm-hmm. Jay, you can go to, okay? Yes. Yes, I can. And maybe we'll teach you how to play the guitar and get up there and play with them. There we go. Yes. I see if I can remember how to hold, Yeah. Yeah, I have my long nails. It's kind of hard to play. Well, you get built-in guitar picks. I do. Or Charo. I'm talking about aging myself. People are thinking, who's Charo? Is that a pizza place? Oh, do you know who Charo is by any chance, or are you too young? I think I'm much too young. Okay, I want you to Google her, and I want you to watch her play the guitar. She plays super fast, and she has super long nails, and she'll do the and she's really pretty. I remember that. Yeah, well endowed, long hair, and just, she's... that's your homework, okay? I want you to Google her next time I see you. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Andre. And is there anything else you'd like to tell us or say before we say goodbye to you? I mean, nothing other than thank you both for having me on. I mean, I really appreciate it. Love that the community is always super receptive to just helping out local musicians and helping out some students in need. Absolutely. Yep. You never know where your future might lead them. So I love doing that. And for $15, my gosh, that's cheap. Absolutely it is. And you get food while you're there too. You say, what kind of food you're going to have, Yeah, we're looking at some hors d'oeuvres, some nice vegetable plates and things like that. Just some nice snacking food to walk around, kind of be able to take in the music. That's sure. Perfect. Good. Well, thank you for joining us and giving us this information. And hopefully I'll see you at the next chamber meeting, and I will hopefully see you on the 28th as well. Sounds like a fun time to be there. Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Yes, every week we do this. It's always something fun, interesting, free, beneficial for the community. We love to make it a better place to live, don't we, Jay?
That's right.
And thanks for listening. Do please stay safe.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.